Good morning, it's Lonnie with Crafty Traveler. I made it to Quartzsite. Here's the view out my window this morning. That's Highway 95 over there. We are pretty close. And there was traffic noise. I will wear earplugs tonight. Hi there, you have found the Crafty Traveler channel. My name is Lonnie and I'm a 71-year-old female who loves to camp and travel. I travel with my little Schnauzer Snickers, who can be a bit noisy at times. We love to go to the desert in the winter, the mountains in the summer, the seashore whenever we can. Sometimes I travel alone, and other times I love to travel with a group. I belong to a wonderful group of ladies that love to camp and have a good time. We do activities like painting. Sometimes I do sewing tutorials. I love to visit quilt shops, go to quilt retreats, and quilt shows. Come along and follow us. Comment, share, and subscribe to my channel and see where we go next. Thanks for watching. Good morning. It is Monday, January the 9th. I arrived at Quartzsite yesterday with a little problem. All of a sudden, my battery on my tow car was dead. I noticed that when I stopped at a rest area just this side of Arizona line. Well, I put it in neutral and prayed for the best and made it to Quartzsite, stopped for gas, and made it to High Jolly BLM and found Elaine and all the other ladies. Well, and also two of the ladies helped me jump my car, and it started up, so it was good. I let it run for about 20 minutes, and then I drove around the High Jolly BLM area, and this morning I turned it over, and so I'm very happy. My husband still wants me to get the battery checked out by a mechanic. There's about 20 ladies here camped all around. Some in RVs, some in cars, some in tents. It's quite a group. We had a nice campfire last night. There was a cookout. I didn't have anything to cook, so I brought cinnamon bread for dessert. Everybody liked it. I have said my good mornings to everyone and came in to get dressed and cleaned up for the day. So today, first of all, one of the ladies is organizing a little dance routine. So I think we're going to practice that this morning. And I'm not sure when she's actually going to film it, but that'll be on a future video. And then I'm planning on going into Quartzsite town. I want to go to the Wrtr and at least get signed up. The two subjects today aren't really things I'm interested in, but I still want to go and get signed up. The two subjects today, I have been told, one is hygiene. Well, I'm okay with that. And the other is decorating. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You could probably hear people talking and dogs barking. That's the way of the camp. And we are kind of close to the highway, and I did hear highway noise. The other little issue I had when I got settled, turned my propane on and turned the refrigerator on, and I walked away to the campfire and somebody said, "Oh, your alarm is going off." So I came back to the RV and opened the door, left it open for a few minutes, and the alarm went off. So I was told it's probably my propane. So I looked around, made sure all the dials on the stove were off and all, and the refrigerator seemed to be okay, but I don't remember if it was green or red light. So I went back to the campfire, and within minutes it was alarming again. So I turned my propane off and opened a window last night and had my little max fan on about 10% to sleep. It was a little chilly. It got down into the low 40s last night, but I have an electric blanket and I was able to plug it into one of my power stations. So Snickers and I were toasty during the night with the blanket on. And this morning, actually last night, I thought didn't check to see if the RV was very level. So this morning, that was the first thing I checked. And no, front to back was not level. And I felt it when I got up that the front was lower. That's one of the first things I did, is I put my two front tires up on blocks, and now it is perfectly level front to back. Little off on the side, but not much. The bubble's still in the zone. So I turn my propane back on. I had my generator on to turn my electric heater on because it was chilly in the RV. So the generator was on. So I started the refrigerator up with the generator first. And then I switched it over to propane. And it switched over, no problem. And it's been on propane now for a couple of hours. I walked away, closed the door, and went over to visit some ladies, and no alarm went off. So I think I solved the problem. I think my RV was not level. I've had it kind of not level before and it worked, but this was obviously not level. It was low in the front. So I solved that problem. So 2 problems were solved. I am so happy. And I am with about 20 different ladies that were giving me all kinds of suggestions. But I figured it out myself. Okay, so off we go for the day. I'll keep you posted as to what happens. Stay tuned for more. Here's my site at High Jolly Quartzsite. I've got my car parked right near me. No issues with anything. It started up this morning. I was so happy. This is our campsite at the Traveling Grandma Women's Senior Campout in Quartzsite. Lisa's next to me, and then there's me. I don't know all of these ladies yet, but I'm sure going to find out about them. And we've got all these RVs here. Got a big fire circle in the middle there. And there's a lot more along this side. There's probably 20 of us at least. Now I'm heading out of camp and headed to town to go to the Wrtr. Here I'm driving up to the area where the Wrtr is being held, and I'm being told where to park. And lucky enough, because my car is small, I can park closer. 9th. They're having a women's discussion about decorating. I walked around and saw a few people I know from YouTube, like Carolyn and Sally Forth and Shalom on the Road. And I hope to meet up with more people throughout the week. Here's the schedule for the Women's RTR and the RTR, which will be held next week. This quilt is up for raffle to earn money for Hawa. And there's the cutout of Bob and Cody and Snickers live. Go get your friend. Go get him, Snickers.
Go get Jed. I think he thinks it, Jed.
We're at the Women's RTR, and this is the sewing corner. And this is Stephanie. She's working on what looks like a blanket. And Sherry's over there hemming some scarves. Curtains. Hemming curtains. And we got these ladies over here doing other things.
Just trimming some curtains for her to sew.
Okay, fabulous.
Start on the same project.
This is the first time they've had a sewing corner, right?
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
We've already done, what did you say, 30 some odd projects since we've started? Yeah, it's only been a couple days.
Wow, that's fabulous. I did bring my sewing machine, but I don't know if I'll have time to come visit. Anyway.
Well, you could come and just in case somebody needs some expert advice too, it'd be nice to have some.
You know the definition of an expert?
Yes, but that doesn't matter in sewing.
X and a spurt.
You have to remember that the women's power circle always surrounded around a sewing table.
That's right. Or hand quilting or weaving, anything.
Needlework or.
That's true.
When we got together, you watch out.
Yep, that's true. All right. Well, thank you, ladies. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
And your feet. Snickers has a new friend. Mimi the pig. Mimi the pig is Snickers' new friend. I think that's the first pig he's ever met. Glad to meet you, Mimi. After leaving the WRTR, I was on a mission to get my battery checked. I first went to an RV part service, but they were not able to check my battery. They did not have the right equipment. But they suggested I go to Best Auto down the road, and Best Auto took very good care of me. They tested my battery and told me it was in good condition, but it is 5 years old. It was, the date on it was January of 18. So I will be planning on going to get another battery, probably tomorrow, going to Parker. So stay tuned for that video. Now I'm headed back to camp to get some dinner for Snickers and I, and join the ladies around the campfire. Thanks for watching my video as the sun goes down in Quartzsite. I appreciate your viewing. Please give me a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay crafty, smart, creative, and safe. Thanks for watching.